So today we're going to be setting up a hotel that accommodates a lot of people. It's not going to be the prettiest thing, but it's going to be nice. We have a reception and an elevator already, so now we start to add some rooms. We have a 1-space room, a 3-room here, and then people already show up that want to stay. So you specifically want a room that's only 1 space big, so you go and get the little dormitory, I guess. Not even sure it has a bathroom, but this guy's room has a bathroom, so he's going to love that pretty much. And now we get to start to build on the 2nd floor. But the elevator needs to reach that, so we just go ahead and add a 2nd level there. And some of these people are gonna want service, so we get to add a kitchen over to the end here that fits in perfectly. And we also need to hire some porters that can deliver the goods. And of course need plenty of more rooms, because the more these people stay, the more the rooms are not gonna be available. And of course, the higher we build, the more expensive the construction is. So for now, we can start to get 2 of everything, which should be good. And maybe a few more of the singles. And here comes a person that wants 2 spaces, so you go ahead and get that. Maybe we can get another one here, but we need to build a 3rd floor already. And you can just go ahead and go on the 1st floor there, which looks like it has some chicken wire on the windows. Honestly, not the worst method of security. So a few more guests start to show up, we accommodate them. This one has to move into the elevator, so that should always be available. But now this guy has to wait, along with the porter. And then also, as these guests clear their rooms, then we have our cleaning service go and take care of it before we can put new people in there. So it's all quite an extensive process. Oh, but now we don't have any rooms available, at least not until it's clean. So now you can go in there, but we already have some rooms that are not available yet. So I guess we gotta build some more up here. Why don't we have over here be entirely single space rooms? Oh, because now we don't have money to actually build a floor up there. That's a problem. Ooh, until this family shows up that wants the 3 spaces. Now we have enough monies to get up here, and now you can go up there. And it's a good thing we bought that many, because you also want a single space room. So we already have 4 floors to our hotel, and it's probably gonna get even taller. But I think if we assign people to the lower rooms first, then probably make it easier for them once they show up. And I think we need a few more 2-space rooms, which we can get 1 over here, but we don't have enough money. So let's just get a few more people in here. And some of the guests are starting to stay for longer and longer durations. So that means that they're gonna be unavailable for even longer. But the good news is we're still keeping up with our 5-star rating. Like, as long as our hotel doesn't, smell like cigarettes in the hallways and the carpet's a little bit tacky, I think we'll be okay. Although there are spider webs on the outside, which I don't know what they're doing on the outside. We are in Kansas after all, and most of the guests right now still want just the single rooms, but they are staying for quite a while. So hopefully, as they all get filled up, there's gonna be one guest that's like almost done, like this one, as the last single grid room is right there. And now they suddenly developed impatience. How convenient. But now we have 50 money, so we can go ahead and get a 2nd or another space right there. Probably good timing, because this person wants a 2-space room there, but there's none available, so it's actually quicker to just build one. A little bit of an interesting idea. And some of the guests actually want food, so the porter will have to work on getting them that stuff. And we might as well finish off the room over here and then build up to the 5th floor, where we can get 2 more 2-space ones over this way. Although we might need another 3-space room actually. So why don't we get you over here as soon as we get enough? And we can actually improve the kitchen's performance, which was very gracious for the game to give me the funds to do that. So the cooking speed is actually better, and that gives us money to set up another 2nd room there, but I think maybe we get a 3rd one over here, because we don't have very many of those. We got 1 and 2, so we definitely could use more, as people are staying for 4 days at a time now, but at least now there's plenty of single space rooms that opened up. And our cleaning service is actually pretty speedy on getting things ready for the next customer. Customer, guest, all these different industries have so many different lingos. Oh, but we have a new type of room, a 2-story, and we can change the orientation. Oh, great, because you want one. All right, well, let's get you right there then. And then a single space. Oh, we don't even have money for that. Don't worry, we'll get it. So now the room is done, you can go on in there and you can get this room. And we do have a 3-space one available right now, so that's good. But we could probably use another 3rd or 2nd story one over here as soon as we can get it. And now we have our first proper wave here. So it looks like most of the guests are gonna want single rooms. So hopefully we get enough opened up here because some of them are also staying for 7 days. Thankfully though, you're just 1 day. As long as the customers don't wait too long, we can maintain a high rating, and we can't turn away too many of them. Ideally, we'll turn away none of them. But let's get a second one of these just in case. We could actually get a third one right there if we flip this. That would be helpful. But thankfully, some of the guests that were staying not too long are already checking out, and we need to build this elevator up here to get access to this room in the future, but I don't think we have to worry about that quite yet. I would like to save up enough money to maybe buy another porter or maid, just to speed up the process a little bit, because the maid can only clean one room at a time. And we're already halfway through the wave, which the size of this hotel is actually getting pretty impressive for being out in the wilderness of Kansas like this. Imagine this thing getting blown around and then falling on a witch in Oz. But now we're starting to see a backlog of the cleaning service. Thankfully, it's not too bad. And there's actually a lot of rooms that are open over here. Oh, but this single person over here, you're the one that's staying for 7 days, trying to escape a certain VHS tape. And now you get a 2-story available again. Hopefully no one else needs it yet, although we might as well build up to here because we kind of need to. And then let's go ahead and just build this right here so the elevator is connected to the room over here. Never thought I'd be playing Tetris with hotel rooms, but here comes our second guest that is staying in a 2-story room. So it's good that both of those are available. Oh, and here comes a third, so they're all occupied right now. Hopefully that's the last one. Sure enough, there's one more. Here you go, wave completed. So we got a money bonus. And we unlocked a new kind of room. It's a balcony that can only be built on the edge of the building. So you need to go over here if we want one. Whoop, I guess we're building that anyway, because Wave 2 notices here, which it actually looks like none of them want a balcony room. But at least that makes it easy, and the same amount of guests. But at least we have one of these available right now. We could do a second story right here, but that means there need to be 2 more single rooms, which I guess isn't the worst thing in the world because that's what most people want. It's just a shame that this hotel only has 1 elevator. That's gotta be so inconvenient, especially as you get this tall. Also, I didn't realize how expensive the balconies are. Goodness. Hopefully we don't get too many people that want those pretty soon, and the elevator only has a 4-person capacity. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even want to be in an elevator with 3 different people, let alone 4. But also, I've never really stayed anywhere that was above the 3rd stories, so elevators haven't been the most inconvenient thing in the world. Oh, a 3-space room. Haven't had one of these in a while. And you're only staying for 1 day. So we're actually pretty well ahead on room availability right now, which is good. Not too sure I want to build above this quite yet, but I think we can put another one here. Maybe we want to save that for a 2-story. Although we honestly still could do that. And then we just make sure that's connected there and then over here. I feel like the demand for 2-story rooms is gonna pick up pretty quickly. Which also, just look at the layout of this thing. You go in on the bottom floor and then there's like nothing down here but a single storage closet, and then up here is the room. So it's like, what's the point of this? At least the ones with the balconies make a little bit of sense. You have a master bedroom up here, and then you got secondary bunk beds here, and the bathroom is down there. So that would make this room to stay in really inconvenient if you had to go to the bathroom, because I imagine the spiral staircase is not quiet. Also, I would not trust this balcony with my life. There is no supports for this, but it's not my problem. I just build the thing. And that's wave 2 completed. So it looks like we have a new service room available to do. A laundry room. Okay, it looks like this is another job for the porter to do, which is really inconvenient, but we can put that in maybe up here. Whoop. I keep forgetting about this pop-up. Okay, so some guests are gonna want the laundry washed, and it looks like we are gonna get some population staying here in the balcony room. 35 guests and 10% of them want this, so 3 guests are gonna want that. Hopefully not all at once. But here, let's build up another floor here so the porter can access that. And can we hire another one? We're a bit short of money there because that laundry room is very expensive. But I think we are gonna need to fit another balcony in here somewhere. Oh, as the first balcony guest is here for 8 days. So we definitely need a second one. Hopefully not right away. Okay, we can build that, but where? We need to build an elevator up here first, and then probably put you over here, but we need to finish this floor first. Not really sure it matters what side of the building it goes on, but we still need one more guest to give us money. I do like that we're able to keep the queue empty though right now, because that makes this pretty easy without having to stress things. Oh great, now we need another balcony. Thankfully though, we have the money to do this. We just need another room, oh great, to connect this. So you might have to wait a little bit, sorry bud. And you are delayed because you want food. So we absolutely need like a second porter here, or at the very least a faster elevator, goodness. Now 2 guests want food. We really need to upgrade this pretty soon. It would maybe help if there was a second kitchen, but that is crazy expensive. It's mostly the food that needs an upgrade, so do that. Okay, now they're both 90 seconds, which he dropped off the laundry for. Oh great, so many people are wanting the elevator. And so many of the guests want food and services now. Oh yikes, that's really delaying the room's availability. Both of the balconies are used, and there's gonna be one more guest that wants one. Oh great, now none of the 3 space rooms are available now. Although you are on day 8 of 9. But actually we have a little bit of money. We can build another one right up here pretty soon, as soon as we house you. So that should solve that issue, and it closes that off pretty nicely. The fact that it's faster to build a room than it is to wait for the guests to check out is a little crazy. But that means we can still house people without dropping too much of their patience. We just have a very low capacity elevator, which is supremely inconvenient. And it looks like the last of the 2 space rooms are available. Hopefully the food delivery and laundry stuff doesn't affect our rating too bad, because we have a perfect 5-point rating right now. But we are doing what we can. It's just that most of the rooms are occupied right now. And they're not even occupied, it's just people waiting to leave. This poor couple here has been waiting for the elevator for like a decade. But now there's okay, this room's about to open up. Perfect timing there, yikes. Cutting it a little close, but I think we're gonna be okay. Oh great, we need another 2 space room. Is there one that's about to open up? It doesn't seem like it, because both of these ones want service. And you're only staying for 1 day. Oh, that's gotta be so annoying. It's like you're not even inconveniencing the hotel that much. At least we can build one of those rooms up here. I just feel so bad for these people that are waiting forever on service. Wave 3 completed. And there's a maid upgrade that we're getting. One maid is no longer able to clean all the rooms. Are you sure? She seems like she's doing okay. But they gave us some money to hire another maid and another porter. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, handouts. Oh gosh, the rent is going up to 13 days. It looks like people are going away from the 1 space rooms and divvying out elsewhere. So we definitely need some more of the bigger rooms, I feel like. But our hotel is already 10 floors. That's wild. Okay, balcony is here. You didn't show up at the end there. You lied to me. So many places are still waiting on food. So it's a good thing we have 2 porters. One can handle laundry, one can handle food, maybe. But at least he's bringing clean stuff down to this room, it looks like. So that should be another 2 space room that opens up, as they still have 5 days to go on their stay. Wow, they were waiting for a while. But thankfully this 2 space room is opening up, and the maid is still able to do good. Oh great, but now 2 guests need to stay. Okay, you're not staying for very long, so we could prioritize you. I think we can do that. Sorry, bud. Oh wait, there's one that opened up here. Never mind, I take back my sorry. We lost a point on the food delivery. Okay, you know what? I don't blame you for that. They were working so slow. But why does so many of them want 2 space rooms? And another balcony. Okay, you know what? We can make another balcony and then fill in the gap there. But you know what? As long as people are assigned to the room, then they don't really have to lose too much patience. So thankfully we have the funds to build all of those. We just can't access that floor yet. Somebody, anybody, free up a room. You're about to free up a room. So it's a good thing we do have 2 maids. Oh, and that one opened up, and this one opened up. Okay, so more rooms open up than I thought they did, as this room is still waiting on food. So that's why that's not going anywhere. Oh, and we have enough to build this floor. Good. So those are available now. Okay, certainly the thing that is holding up everything is the lack of food. But we need 344 monies to build this kitchen. And the higher up it goes, the more expensive it's gonna get. It's better to just get to this floor and then work on getting a new 3-story room, as 2 people want the rooms now. Porters, what are you doing? People are coming to this hotel to starve. You're taking so long. Nah, but for real, we really need a speed upgrade on the elevator. Plenty of rooms are opening up, but it's just not the correct rooms, as this guy's patience is running very low. Oh, we have enough to build this. The fact that construction happens so fast is still just bonkers. But get in there. Okay. And maybe we need a second or another 2-story room here. as soon as we get enough money. We lost another percentage on the rating, but it's still good. Like, if I was traveling places, I would stay at anywhere above 3 stars, or a minimum 3 stars, because I've stayed at 2 stars, and that's where things get sketchy. Okay, but you get down there. I almost gave it to the wrong person. A whole 13 days for this guy. My goodness, that's gotta get super expensive. At least some more of these 2-story rooms are available, but the next 3-space room, okay, it's 1 more day. He can wait that long. We should close this off, build up another floor, and then put a 3rd space over here as soon as we get more money. Oh my gosh, all these people want 3-space rooms? Okay, at least one's available there, so you get this. Oh, just in time. Our rating just keeps going down, but it's still in, like, acceptable ranges. And I guess the porters can't share the elevator. Why do so many people want 3-space rooms? Where are you people coming from? And why are they all at once? And wanting to stay for so long? Hey, a balcony, I'll take you. Is any 3-space available yet? Up here. But the fact that those two showed up at around the same time is not nice. The fact that the elevator has its own rating that is going down really is making sense here, but also the food delivery is the worst one. I don't even know if a second kitchen would solve this. Maybe more capacity? I don't really want to build anymore, just in case something else pops up that we need the space for. Oh, but the maid just cleaned this room. Get in there! Wave 4 completed. Woo, we didn't miss anybody. Oh, and it looks like that is an elevator upgrade. Increase their speed and capacity. Good. Need way more speed. Give them all the speed, honestly. Double the speed already. That should solve things a little bit better. We're not even speeding up the time here. That elevator also got pretty fancy, pretty quick. But that also got rid of all of our money, so hopefully there's rooms. Oh, look. 2 porters can share the elevator. Why weren't they doing that before? Who knows? The elevator just fills up on capacity very fast. So many people are waiting for the elevator. Oh, that filled up so quick. And of course, more people want 3 rooms. But there you go. There's one for you. I also did see that there's gonna be another service that's needed here soon. So we're probably gonna need the space for that. But I guess we can figure that out later. We're on the 13th floor here too. But I did learn my lesson. Another 3 room up here. And sure, you can have 2 singles there. Okay, but thankfully the balconies are pretty well controlled. Also, how are we still losing rating? The food delivery. Of course it's the food delivery. They're gonna finally deliver the food and it's not even gonna be guests in there anymore. It's just gonna be withered skeletons. Okay, and the weirdly shaped rooms are still not in too crazy of demand. But of course all of the 3-space rooms filled up fast. And they're waiting on food, so they're not even gonna check out here soon. So already we need to go up to the 14th floor and then give you a big room, sure, over here. Just don't stay in room 1408. Okay, I do think that the biggest upgrade that the kitchen needs is certainly the speed. So let's save up for that if we can, since that food delivery is the thing that's hurting our rating the most. Okay, here we go. Now we can afford more speed. 60 seconds per dish. It's not so bad, but these people have been waiting here for like 10 minutes. And you know how impatient people can be when you mess with their food. Also just crazy how tall it gets. You can't even see the whole thing when it's all the way zoomed out anymore. I imagine the winds in Kansas are not kind to this place. If you're from Kansas, can you confirm, is it windy? But for the first time in a while, we have an empty queue of people waiting. It's just about the food, which actually, the amount of people that want room service is reduced quite a bit too. So the speed is really helping here. Oh, the good news is we do have enough money to upgrade the price of the dish, but there's also upgrades we could do for the laundromat, but I don't think we need to upgrade that, honestly, because not a lot of people are requesting that. It's mostly the food, but I also kind of want to save it to speed up the price of the dish even more. Our food delivery is getting a better rating though. Oh, we got our first couple of negative ratings, which are about the check-in. No negative ratings about the food yet. Thankfully though, we're able to accommodate people way easier now, even if the staying times are all over the place. But even this 10-day stay is done. And honestly, the elevator just having a capacity increase of 1 more person is helping so much. And now we can upgrade the food yet again. 40 seconds per dish. That's way better. And the best part is I haven't had to build new rooms for a while. Though I do hope the plus that was on the next elevator thing on the timeline is being a second elevator in this place. That would make my life so much easier, especially as the chef is about to finish another dish, which thankfully the capacity is up to 2. So now there's 2 dishes there. Although we could increase that. Why don't we just keep the kitchen always moving? Can the porter actually carry more than 1 dish? No, but both of them are currently holding dishes. And that's wave 5 completed. Please be a second elevator. I also don't really want to think about this one because that's a weird shape. But if we get through 2 more waves of this, then we get access to other locations. Purchase a second elevator to allow guests to reach their rooms quicker. Wow, reading that too fast. But second elevator, that just overlaps the first one. You know what? Sure. We can bend reality a bit to make sure people reach their rooms. Although it doesn't have the same upgrades as the first one, which is disappointing. But we should be able to get the money for that pretty quickly. Now, hopefully all this means that there's gonna be less room service complaints. And already we can increase the speed. So this elevator has a speed of 2 and a capacity of 5. So if we got this elevator to match, I think we'd be okay there. Which, that kitchen is just constantly going. There's not even anybody in there. It's like Merlin's kitchen from Sword in the Stone. Pots and pans just go crazy, don't even care if you get your head stuck in there. The dishes will do their thing no matter what. Which I wish they would do it faster, but that's already getting to be an expensive upgrade. And now we have a guest that wants a balcony, but there's no balconies available. So I guess we have to build one over here. Thing is, do we want more singles? I really don't know what to put here. I don't think we need really any more doubles or singles. We'll put a single here and then put a 2-story room there. That should work. Oh, perfect timing because this guy wants a 2-story. Beautiful timing there. But now let's build up to the 15th floor because we're gonna need that pretty soon, I think. Especially for the shower. If we could keep this space open, then that would be a really good spot for the shower. And there's even other amenities that we're not even gonna see in this round. But we're keeping a really good rating right now. Even if it is going down a little bit, food delivery is still lacking. What do you mean? I guess they finally turned in the ratings now that they got the food. Crazy ratings like I haven't gotten food since the 70s since I stayed here. But you know what? Since we're able to reduce the amount of food service requests now, why don't we up the price of this? Not even sure what affordable means. Oh, but there are other dishes being made. That's a better quality dish, I think. So instead of a burger and coffee, you get spaghetti. Don't diss a burger like that, even if the sign is backwards. But also the best food I've gotten at a hotel was an omelet, so I guess I can't complain too much. Although for people that have stayed in hotels that have like a connected restaurant, how's the food? It seems really good, but also seems kind of pricey. Anyway, the second elevator can get another speed upgrade. Whoop, wrong one. Number 2. There we go. Oh wow, if we got a third elevator, that would cost $900. Wow. And the best part is we don't have to worry about rooms anymore for a little bit. Probably not until we build the showers, which I really hope the capacity for the showers is more than 1. Okay, it looks like there are a few laundromat people waiting too, so we should upgrade the capacity here as soon as we can. Thankfully, the balconies are expensive, so we can do that right away. Excellent. We have unlocked a second laundry machine. Okay, it looks like all of these service complaints now are about the laundromat. So maybe that needs a bit of a speed increase. Also, the fact that the singles still only give like $3 is wild. But now we can finally upgrade the speed of this. Wave 6 complete though. I didn't realize we have 40 guests there. But now it's time to introduce the showers, or a sauna. Thankfully though, it's just the guests doing their own thing. Okay, so they've evened out across these 3 rooms, and these 2 are kind of even as well. Still 40 guests, some of them are saying 25 days? Almost a whole month! What kind of business trips take you to Kansas? And the entrance is on the 2nd story here, so that's interesting. But thankfully it's not too crazy to get up to that floor, but we should see what the capacity is of the sauna before we upgrade it. Okay, so that's the only upgrade. Capacity of 1? No, 2. 10% of 40 guests want to use the sauna, so there's gonna be 4 people doing that, so I think a capacity of 2 should keep us on track for that. And now this elevator can have the same speed as the first one, as people still are waiting on laundry. Oh, and there's already 2 guests that want to use a sauna. I grew up in a Finnish community, so that's how I learned to say it. Like, I'm not even Finnish, but everybody in town was. Now the question is, we have enough to upgrade the capacity or the speed. I think we need more capacity here. I was about to say we need more speed, and then I just bought capacity anyway. And our rating has healed a little bit in the food delivery. It's not gonna be perfect anymore because of the negatives, but honestly, I would be pretty impressed to stay here for this price. Do we need more capacity in the kitchen? I don't think so. They're barely filling up capacity as is. It might be worth it to save up for another elevator, honestly, just so the porters have more options to move. But honestly, it's not too bad either. I haven't even been checking in how the sauna's doing, but they're doing pretty good there. There's a person that's waiting up here, but the elevator will make it up there after it goes down. It is honestly mind-blowing how tall this thing is. I also didn't realize how much money we've been saving up here. We could get that 3rd elevator if we wanted to, or we just upgrade your speed even more, so maximum speed of 3. Nice. Ooh, look at the inside of that too. That is fancy. Weird like Damascus plates. but that also took all of the money. Okay, it actually looks like we have quite the backup of sauna goers here. 4 of them at once. So maybe we need a third one here soon. As, yep, even 2 people are waiting in line here. But we can open up a third so it gets taken right away. It looks like those 2 actually went in at the same time. So they rode the same elevator. Neat. Oh yes, the food delivery rating is climbing. Beautiful. Oh, and we're actually full on all the balconies because one person's waiting to use the sauna. Oh, and there's 2 balconies. Okay, you know what? We don't have the money for that. And you are nowhere near done with your stay. 24 days here and 22 days here. So we definitely need another balcony to open up. At least you're almost done with yours. So we can build one over here well enough. It'll take a little bit of time, but we got it. Oh, great, another balcony. Why are so many balconies all at once? It's taking a little bit, but there you go. And now we need yet another balcony for you, as this one's waiting for the laundromat, because of course. And there's another balcony. Why are so many of these all at once? At least we can afford it. Okay, so you can do that. You're actually not staying for very long, which is kind of surprising, but you're about to open up down here as well. So that's good news. And the only thing that's really keeping the sauna from being full is the elevator reaching everybody. Oh, and it looks like more rooms are opening up that the maids can't get to in time. But now this balcony is clean, just in time for you. No customers missed. Wave 7 completed. And if I read this right, that completes Kansas. Amazing. Sweet. Whoa. Our multiplier really boosted our score. You're 365 year-round, baby. Ooh, upgrades. Cleans the rooms quicker? Sure. Is that all we can do? Probably all we can do right now. But now we have access to Cleveland. The hotel chain is expanding. A 2-star hotel is to be built in Cleveland. But I think that'll do it for today. Really like how that hotel turned out, and I hope you guys did too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of check-in. Really fun. If you guys want to see more, then be sure to let me know. Thank you for watching, and sub to Intern. And I would like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Corby Farm, Dakota, Donamoto, Deviant X, Ancient Elixir, Matthew, Haple Harold, Peggy Sue, Drupalong, Lily Bites, The Miner Within, DeGarity, Sands, V, Killer Squad, Mousy Mouse Nicholas, Igor Shradi, McKenna Chan, and Liam.